You wake up. You were just flying over a city made of candy, being chased by your third-grade teacher, who was also somehow a penguin. It was so vivid, so real. And then, it's gone. 10 minutes after waking up, most people have forgotten 90% of their dreams. An hour later, almost nothing remains. So what's actually happening inside your brain? And why does it erase something you were just so completely inside of? Before we answer that, let's quickly set the scene, because understanding what dreams are helps explain why they vanish so fast. Dreams mostly happen during a sleep stage called REM, rapid eye movement sleep. During REM, your brain is shockingly active. In fact, brain scans show it's almost as busy as when you're fully awake. The emotional centers? Firing like crazy. The visual cortex? Painting full scenes. The logic and memory centers? Mostly offline. And that last part is the key to everything. Think of your memory like a recorder. When you're awake, it's always running, capturing moments, filing them away. But during REM sleep, the part of your brain responsible for forming new, long-term memories, the hippocampus, is operating in a very different mode. The hippocampus is your brain's memory librarian. It takes experiences and files them away for long-term storage. But during dreams, it's not filing. It's more like it's reorganizing the library while the lights are dim. So your dream plays out in full, vivid, emotional, surreal. But without the hippocampus actively encoding it, there's no permanent record being made. But there's more. Memory formation isn't just about which brain regions are active. It also depends on a very specific cocktail of brain chemicals. When you're awake, your brain has high levels of norepinephrine, a chemical that plays a big role in storing memories and keeping you focused. But during REM sleep, norepinephrine almost completely switches off. Scientists believe this is actually intentional. The brain deliberately suppresses this chemical during dreaming, possibly to allow emotional memories to be processed without the full emotional charge being re-recorded. It's like your brain is reviewing old files without saving new ones. The dream happens. The experience is real. But without norepinephrine, the save button is never pressed. Okay, so we know dreams don't get recorded properly during sleep, but why do they vanish so fast after we wake up? You can still remember them for a few seconds, and then poof. Here's what happens. The moment you wake up, your brain immediately starts getting flooded with new sensory input. Light, sound, the feeling of your sheets, the notifications on your phone. Dreams exist in a kind of fragile, short-term holding space. They haven't been properly encoded, so when new waking memories start forming, they overwrite the dream almost immediately, like a whiteboard being erased. And here's the kicker. The more you lie there trying to remember the dream, the better you do. The moment you pick up your phone or start thinking about your day, the dream is gone. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some people remember dreams almost every night. Others almost never do. Why? Research suggests that people who wake up during or immediately after REM sleep are more likely to remember dreams because the fragile memory hasn't had time to fade yet. Night owls, people with irregular sleep, and even people who are slightly stressed or anxious tend to wake more during REM, and so tend to remember more dreams. Dream journaling also genuinely works. When you train yourself to immediately write down a dream the moment you wake, you are essentially forcing your hippocampus to encode it while it's still in that fragile short-term window. Some researchers even suggest that the act of expecting to remember a dream before you fall asleep increases recall. Your brain primes itself to hold on a little longer. So why does the brain do this at all? Why dream so vividly and then erase? The leading theory is that dreams help your brain process and sort emotions, especially difficult ones. The low norepinephrine environment of REM sleep allows you to re-experience emotional memories without the full stress response. You work through things safely, and once that processing is done, the specific dream details aren't needed anymore. What remains is the feeling, the emotional residue, the shift in how you see something, the subtle rewiring. Your brain isn't broken for forgetting dreams. It's actually working exactly as designed. So next time you wake up and that incredible dream slips away before you can catch it, know that your brain was probably doing something important in there, something it didn't need you to remember. It just needed you to feel it. That's your Ohpedia for today. If this made you go, huh, I never knew that, share it with someone whose brain you like. And subscribe our channel for more such interesting content.